Hey, it's Jen, and welcome to your energy forecast for the week of September 12th to 18th. All right. So the first card this week is Transformation. This is unexpected transformation. This is something that you knew was coming. This is the week that it actually happens. So everything takes effect this week. So it will manifest itself in the physical. It manifests itself emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Everything happens to allow you to transform this week. And you can see the wings, the new wings of the butterfly, also signaling transformation. This is a good thing. This transformation that's happening is a good thing. It's for the benefit of not only you, but the benefit of everyone around you at this particular time. This transformation is also allowing you to take off, I don't know if you can see, this giant concrete or clay or whatever mask that she's holding. It's allowing you to take off that mask, that heavy, heavy mask that you've been holding on to for a long time. Not necessarily wearing, but holding on to in case you wanted to put it back on. So this is something that is being shed from your persona, that's being shed from your personality, that's being shed from your reality that you haven't needed for a long time, but only now are you able and willing and only now do you have the proper skills to allow that mask to be released without any fear or anxiety around the releasing of it. You know you don't need it, and you're ready to actually let it go fully this time. And so that's also part of what this transformation is heralding for you. So this card is spiritual union, and it could denote a new partnership in terms of, it could be a new spirit guide coming in for you. It could be a new partnership that's happening in the physical. It could be a new partnership that you have in your work life, but it denotes a meeting of minds. So whatever the new partnership is, you are going to be creating that partnership, that union with somebody who fully understands you and you fully understand them, to the point where it feels like telepathy, to the point where you finish each other's sentences, to the point where you don't necessarily have to explain all of the nuance because they understand you so well. And that is going to be part of so the transformation happens first, and then this is going to be coming in closer to the end of the week, but it is going to be almost like a contract that you sign with this person about doing something together. So there's a goal, there's a reason, there's always a reason for partnerships, but keep in mind in the month of September, as you're diving into that new thing that you're learning, as you're diving into planting seeds for spring, that this is meant to help you facilitate that purpose. So keep that in mind as you are keeping an eye out for this union. Again, could be a new guide coming in, could be a new person coming in, could be a new partner in terms of business coming in, could be a new partner in terms of like love interest coming in, but it is a spiritual union where you will feel understood. That's the main component of that. And the last card is financial and material changes. So this goes along with the theme of transformation this week. And this is the physical, like, solidification of the transformation that's happening. So this is the confirmation for me. This is the confirmation that the transformation that's happening this week is for the benefit of everyone involved. So it is going to manifest itself in big financial and material changes. So that could look like changes or an increase in the financial flow. It could look like changes or increase in the material reflection of what you have in the physical. It could look like it could look like it could look like gaining land. It could look like gaining a new structure, building, or home. It could look like gaining new I want to say decorations. So that could look like receiving some kind of jewelry. It could look like crystals. It could look like art. It could look like it's an increase in financial and material substance. So however that manifests for you, this is the week that it's going to happen. It could look like a sudden influx or a surprise gift in money. It literally could look like so many different things right now. So just watch for changes financially and changes materially in your reality this week, coming along with that transformation and this new union. So, rattlesnake is the experiences that you're presently going through are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. So a couple things that I want to clarify. One, snake is a known symbol for transformation. They literally shed their skin all the time. And that is what is happening. It's directly underneath the transformation card. This is not surprising. That's basically the same card. So two things about this. So your purpose as a healer, and this is the experiences that you're going through presently are an initiation into fulfilling your purpose as a healer. That means that you're going to be doing some inner work, some shadow work. That also goes along with transformation. This is not a surprise here, but just keep in mind that a healer can look like so many different things. So it doesn't necessarily look the way that I do healing. So I actually do energetic healing. I do like emotional and mental healing, which leads to physical healing through the energy work that I perform on people. That is one way that you could be a healer. This could potentially look like you becoming a doctor. That's also a healer. But it could also look like you understanding a gift that you have that helps ease others into healing. So moms have this ability with their children. Partners have this ability with their partner. Families have this ability with the other members of their family. You have a role. Everybody has a role as a healer in multiple different ways. There are people who have come here as healers as their first purpose, but there are also people who heal just by being themselves and exposing you to their vibration, which changes things in your own vibration and helps you shift and heal. So just keep in mind that this transformation that's happening is to initiate you into fulfilling your purpose as a healer in whatever way that looks like for you. It's not going to necessarily manifest in what you think is the traditional role of a healer. So really try and expand your perspective on this one. And this, we may get some more in the next card here, but this may be something that this person that understands you so well, is able to reflect back to you so that you understand what your purpose is as a healer, okay? And also understand, in terms of an initiation, whenever you think of an initiation, you think of a test or I want to use the word feat for some reason, but like it's like a test or a feat that needs to be accomplished before you are proven worthy, that it's time for you to fulfill your purpose as a healer. And so this transformation and what's happening here is really going to be a deep dive into what would be holding you back from that purpose, or the things that you need to release, this mask that you need to release to allow yourself to flourish in this new role. Okay. Oh, there was one other thing before I flip that over. The rattlesnake also has like a warning signal. Okay. And this is going to be a huge part of what you need to provide for others during this transformation time. So you are going to get triggered a lot, for lack of better words. You're going to get triggered a lot. You have, with this that's being released, there's a lot of fear and anxiety that's being released as well. And you will get triggered a lot. You will feel overwhelmed often, and what you need to do is just warn people. That's what that little rattle is doing for the snake, is warning people, like, we're in a dangerous position, you need to back off so that I can feel safe again. That's literally what you're supposed to be doing during this transformation time. So you need to manage your own emotions. When you are feeling like things are too much, when you're feeling overwhelmed, when you're feeling triggered, when you're feeling like anything that isn't your normal state, or anything that is big emotions, warn those around you that you are feeling some stuff right now, and you need to actively take breaks so that you work through those and process those on your own, and don't project them onto other people or ask other people to deal with them for you. Okay, that was the other big message that came through with that. So this is the ladybug, and this is a time of good fortune and abundance. So be willing to receive all good things in your life. As I said already, moving into the energy of September, new things are coming. This is underneath the spiritual union, that meeting of minds where you are with somebody who understands you so completely that you don't necessarily need to say all of the things. And this transformation, just everything here, is a time of good fortune. This is a good thing. This is going to benefit you and everyone around you. Ladybugs have long been considered a symbol of luck. When you see a ladybug, if a ladybug lights on you or like lands on you, you're supposed to make a wish. And that is just spirit coming in to tell you that this is going to be so amazing and so filled with abundance that you honestly can't imagine all of the good things that are going to come from this. So just be willing to receive them and be open. And that may also be the purpose of this person who understands you so well. This new spiritual union that's happening is to help you understand all of the good things that are coming from this. So just keep that in mind. The last one is Walrus. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So this one's underneath the financial and material changes. And often when it comes to money, when it comes to material things, people tend to have a lot of fear and anxiety wrapped up in money and material things. People tend to have a lot of very like a tight grip on things, and not be willing to let things shift and move as they need to. So again, I know I said this in the last reading, but I'm going to say it again. When it comes to money and it comes to material things, the understanding that these are it's just energy, and energy needs to flow. Energy needs to move. Energy needs to be exchanged in order for things to not get stagnant. In order to prevent things from becoming stagnant or getting stuck, things need to flow. And when it's time for things to leave, you need to let them go and allow them to leave with grace and understanding that that's what's happening, and that the universe does not like a void. So if something leaves, it's to make way for something that you need at this time, to make way for something better, attuned to the vibration that you're in at this time. It doesn't necessarily mean it's better or worse than the thing that left. It just means that it's what you need right now. So keep that in mind as well. And what this card, what Walrus is asking you to do, is to be very aware of when something's trying to be released or when something is trying to come in. When these changes are trying to be happening, when these changes are trying to happen, be very aware of the reluctance that you may have to allow this flow to happen. When any kind of change happens, there's always resistance, there's always reluctance, because your ego tries to keep you in your comfort zone. And that is not that is not the energy of this week. This week is all about that transformation. It's all about allowing the flow to happen, and it's all about really trusting in spirit, trusting in the process, and trusting in the changes, and that they are for your highest good. And as long as you're able to do that, this week, while it may feel chaotic, while it may feel like your entire world is turning upside down, it's going to lead to something so amazing that you just have to trust and have faith in spirit that that's what's coming for you, and then just let things happen as they need to happen. Enjoy your week. I will see you next week.